any one gas victim that we are not getting treatment, that my record is not there, that I am not getting treatment, my record is not digitalized.
Saying that is absolutely correct, my lord.
Yes.
Bmhrc has indulged into inviting the my lord tenders. They have followed that suggestion that NICSI will do it. They have done that.
It is the NIC who is instructed us to approach to the NICSI, Your Lordship. There is a letter. There is a letter which has been referred on the last date of hearing.
My lord, that
It is a NICSI.
My lord, it will be better if my lord suggest.
Yes. So
this is a case, my lord, where by the last order sheet, my lord, this honorable court has directed us to file the reply to the charges which has been drawn by this honorable court, my lord. We have filed one compliance the status report before this. Yes, my lord.
Good. But the compliance is there or not there? Incomplete compliance.
In fact, my lord, may kindly see paragraph.
Lord, the primary responsibility was with the Bmhrc, Lord. Now, the job of the state was to provide funds, Lord. And we have been constantly providing funds. So far as the funds are concerned, Lord, not a single penny has been stopped, Lord. Up to date, we have given them, Lord, up to 2014, a sum of 11 crores 42 lakhs.
Where is the reply?
Lord,
Reply filed?
yes, Lord, it's
When?
we filed reply on
16th.
16th.
Content.
On 16/3.
The digitization of the record which had to be done, you have admitted in several documents that it has not been completed yet.
No, digitization has been done.
So,
All the
the digitization has been done of certain very limited numbers. The total registered victims are in lakhs.
yes, no. We have
Digitization is done of 76,000. 76,000. 76,000.
5,84,000 gas victims. And
So, all right. 16 पे पेश किया. Who has filed the reply?
Lord, we have filed on behalf of respondent number 4, state, Lord.
That is?
The respondent number 4, Lord.
Suleiman.
Yes, Lord. Additional Chief Secretary, Bhopal Gas Treasury Leave. The other response 8 and 9.
Secretary, Bhopal Gas Tragedy.
Yes.
Relief and rehabilitation. हाँ? अच्छा एक मिनट इसमें चार्जेस क्या हैं?
We have issued 3,86,000 smart cards with unique IDs. And the NIC has also launched the e-hospital software in as many as 6 hospitals. Record of every patient is available. Apart from this, Lord, the children of the gas victims of around 16,000 children have also been cards have been made for them also. Now, what they now probably want, Lord, they were called also in at the time of the after this order was passed by your lordship. We convened a meeting, Lord, and Lord, it was attended by as many as 11 authorities. The details are on page 27. It was attended by the Chief Secretary, the Upsc, the Sanchalak of Kamla Nehru Chikitsa Gas Rahat Hospital, Mukhya Chikitsa Swasthya Adhikari, Senior Director of NIC, and senior managers of BHMRC, PRO BHMRC, CEO of that company which is providing the e-services, Lord, the supervisors of BHMRC and the ENT specialists, Lord. And Lord, this gentleman was also called, Lord, from there. And what they now want actually is the linking of the welfare commissioner office, Lord, with these records. So that is outside the domain of the state government, Lord, because it's a judicial authority. And if that is what they told over the phone, telephonic conversation, Lord. We have filed, not each and every person's detail is there, Lord. As and when the person approaches, they very well know that the data is there, and as and when they log in through that unique ID, the medical record of each and every person is available. So they just want to create some confusion that there's some difference between computerization and digitalization. Of this, the process of digitalization is further digitalization as what is required in the future, and with the new software, Lord, that is already undergoing. As and when some new software comes, Lord, that will be linked. So we are granting funds also. It's not that we are not paying. We have till date we have spent 39 crores 5,76,300. The entire money is paid to these hospitals, Lord, 6 hospitals, and on our expense, this digitalization staff is working. Not a single person has ever complained. Not one complaint by any one gas victim that we are not getting treatment, that my record is not there, that I am not getting treatment, my record is not digitalized. Let them come up with one complaint.
So where is the reply of the other? The charges were against 2 persons.
This was the others.
They have already filed 8 and 9.
And what the primary responsibility was with the BHMRC.
They have also said the same thing, my lord.
Oh.
That as far as
There have been meetings in which, my lord, the duties and responsibilities of all the authorities were settled. That's very clearly said in those meetings, my lord, that it was the Bmhrc who was supposed to take care of all this. They may say, they may come up with a case that we are not making this payment to the entire financial support we are giving.
So BMHRC, who is appearing for BMHRC?
Mr. Vikram Singh.
No. Which respondent is BMHRC?
Number 6. Number 6, sir.
Number 6. Director, Memorial, Bhopal Memorial Hospital and Research Center. Prabha Desikan.
Well, also just like I appreciate the submission which has been made by my friend also. In respect of that the digitization part has been the responsibility of the BMHRC also. There has been clear-cut directions has been issued by the Honorable Appeals Court, subsequently followed by the Honorable Court also, that digitization is the part of the computerization, which is to be done by the NIC itself.
It is never said.
Last time the observation was made by this Honorable Court itself. You also in the presence of everybody who has been saying that it was not that observation. It was very clear-cut observation of the Honorable Companion Judge also, that the digitization is the part of the computerization. When we were referring to the order as passed by the Honorable Appeals Court in 2013 also, well, very specifically it has been said that digitization has to be done by the NIC and the state government. So if they have been saying it, they should modify that order. They should file the review petition before the Honorable Supreme Court, and then they should make such a statement that it is the domain of the BMHRC. BMHRC is the specialization in the giving the treatment to the patients, not for the technical aspects also.
Where is that direction of the
2013 order also, last time it has been referred also.
Seen the order.
Last time it has referred to that order also.
27 September 2013.
in contempt?
Just pray, Lord. If your lordship may kindly see the reply, kindly hear the NIC first, Lord. They have entire documentation, each and every letter.
Mr. Rupra,
And not, the BHMRC is actually floating tender plot, inviting private people.
Mr. Rupra, the आवाज क्यों नहीं जा रही है? Mr. Rupra, I mean, actually, everybody knows the issue. Now, we need a solution. We don't need the parties to fight amongst themselves.
In fact, also we were discussing out of the court.
Now,
There should be some.
if you keep passing on the buck to each other,
Yes.
then there it is no end.
I'm making a suggestion in this regard.
In the contempt, we cannot do anything.
There should be the joint meeting of the secretary level, Lordship, and this issue should be
Yeah.
resolved.
That should have been done
That should be
earlier.
done, Lordship. This is my suggestion.
So we are
Otherwise, it has to go on, Lordship.
So we also make the same suggestion. All the parties should sit together and all the petitioners along with all the contenders should sit together and solve this matter. See, all pending issues, there are all the issues with the Supreme Court had passed in 2012. We can give 1 or 2 meetings and meetings of all concerned parties.
There has to be.
Because instead of passing the buck from one party to another, all the parties should sit together and decide who is responsible and who has to take action.
There has to be then some mediator,
Yeah,
which is of
the
confidence,
monitoring committee, sir.
which is of confidence of both the parties.
Yeah, monitoring committee.
Suggest 1 or 2 names.
Yeah,
Justice
no,
V.K. Agarwal, monitoring committee, sir. He has been,
Justice?
Justice V.K. Agarwal is the chairman of the monitoring committee, sir.
He's already there.
So he has the trust of the petitioners as well as the respondents and the other staff of and the other members of the monitoring committee. So if we can have some kind of a timeline where whatever the court ordered in.
What has that committee said about compliance of this?
They have categorically said that they have not complied.
Where is that?
They were present in the last meeting. They were present in the last meeting.
So then that is the end of the matter. Then why do you contest this charge?
Now the BHMRC has actually floated a tender. They are inviting tenders.
We never floated any tender for the part of the digitization, Lordship. What my friend has been submitting, Lordship, that is beyond the documentary evidence. Where is the floater? Where is the tender for the digitization?
What Mr. Mufra is saying, that is absolutely correct, my lord. Bmhrc has indulged into inviting the tenders. They have followed their suggestion that NICSI will do it. They have done that.
It is the NIC who has instructed us to approach to the NICSI, Lordship. There is a letter.
Who is NIC?
There is a letter which has been reported on the last date of hearing. It is a NICSI.
My lord, it will be better if my lord suggested that monitoring committee, let the monitoring committee have a look on the entire issue, my lord, and let us see what can be done to resolve the issue.
Monitoring committee को बोल देगा we responsible है पीछे का सब order देके and then you give us a report. Who is going to get you the valuables? Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Supreme Court gave the responsibility to whom? Director?
NIC and the state government.
NIC.
Yes. Lordship, may kindly appreciate that order. Lordship,
There
may
is
kindly
no such
appreciate.
direction. It's always being misinterpreted.
Hmm. 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 निकालना पड़ेगा NIC के लिए कौन है No, in one of your last affidavits, you have said that we will do this within 3 months. Where is that affidavit?
Yeah, Malad, that was before the Supreme Court. That was the affidavit filed by the state government, not by the NIC. There was a time, Malad, sir, please see, we were not.
Yes, I clearly remember Supreme Court has directed the NIC.
Yeah, yes, yes, sir. 27 September 2013.
Where is that order?
We have filed it on
35 point?
27 September 2013.
All right, then which paragraph deals with this direction?
First paragraph. Itself.
9. Huh?
Very first order, very first paragraph.
35.9.
No,
35.9.
yeah.
Lordship,
Huh?
read it, Lordship.
हाँ.
We have heard learned counsel.
कहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं आप?
Yeah, Lordship, this is an order
Supreme
where the
Court.
decision has been issued by the Honorable Supreme Court.
27 September.
27 September 2013.
27 September 2013.
13. Yes.
Yes.
Lordship, may kindly appreciate first two paragraphs.
Yes.
We have heard learned counsel for the parties and pursued the letter dated 26 September 2013 of the Technical Director, NIC, Ministry of Communication and Information Technology, Bhopal. The said letter is taken on record and the National Informatics Center, Ministry of Communication and Information Technology, Bhopal is impleaded as a respondent in these interlocutory applications. Learned counsel for the state of Madhya Pradesh will furnish the details of the newly added respondent, including the address. Then second paragraph, though a prayer has been made in IA number 18 for extension of time for computerization of the gas relief hospitals by 9 months, we are not inclined to grant
This idea.
this IA has been made on the part of the state government. State government. I am coming to the point. Then it also what further observation has been given for computation of the gas relief hospitals by 9 months. We are not inclined to grant the entire period of 9 months for public compliance. Instead, we extend the time up to list 31st December 2013, by which time the computerization of the gas relief hospitals will be completed by the applicant state as well as the National Informatics Center, Bhopal. And this order was referred to in the last date of hearing, Lordship, wherein this honorable court has made the opinion that the computerization includes the digitization.
Now,
It cannot be separated.
So then it
It's not mean that
it was, all right, it was NIC and the state government.
State government.
Malad, may,
All right.
please, Malad, may kindly permit me to submit at this stage.
Who are these persons who are from NIC and
NIC is 8 and 9.
the functionaries?
One of the NIC is 8 and 9. They are just Malad.
8 and
8 and 9.
8 and 9. They have been issued with the charges.
Yes.
Malad, may I just.
They have been issued with charges. And what about number 4 has been issued?
Yes.
All right, we'll hear on punishment. Yes.
Malad,
Right.
please, first Malad, may kindly.
We've seen your reply.
2 मिनट मुझे एक बात तो सुन लें. ये जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट का ऑर्डर है उसमें देखें जरा ऑर्डर क्या कहता है. With regard to 6 gas relief hospitals. Gas relief hospitals, we have already done that job. That state government has also confirmed that by filing this affidavit. Gas relief hospitals have already been, that job is already over. 6 hospitals, even in my reply, I have said that.
it is an interlinking, Your Lordship. It is an interlinking, not digitization.
But my submission is, Malad, may kindly refer to this order once again. Does it say?
Mr. Gilia, we are not going to go back. Otherwise, we will starting from scratch again. We have progressed this case to this extent, issuing charge. That means the primary officer is satisfied that those officers are guilty. So please argue on punishment.
Malad, my submission is, Malad, I
I don't argue today or on the next day. Till that time, if you want to comply with it, please do. Otherwise, we will punish you.
Malad, please see, Malad, what is our, मेरी हैसियत क्या आप ये तो देख लें सर, मैं हूँ क्या. मैं स्टेट का एक बहुत छोटा सा अफसर हूँ, मैं ये करोड़ों का प्रोजेक्ट मैं नहीं कर सकता सर, मैं हाउ कैन आई डू?
Then you have been made party, you have been replying.
Because I was holding the charge in the state, my lords, please see my.
So then don't hold charge of such posts.
My lord, the post, what is the post? Because I am a representative of NIC in state, मेरी हैसियत तो देख लीजिए सर, मेरी हैसियत क्या है, मेरी 1 लाख रुपए की तो
आप बताइए किसको बना दें उसमें, किसको पार्टी बना दें?
सर मेरा सबमिशन था, 1 सेकंड का सर, अगर आप मुझे परमिट करें, मैं सिर्फ इतना बताना चाहता हूँ, ये जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर को आपको बार बार पढ़कर बता रही है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑर्डर कहता क्या है सर, उसको देख लें काइंडली। ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट का ऑर्डर, इट डज नॉट इंक्लूड BMHRC. Supreme Court order says the computerization of 6 hospitals. While submitting the compliance report, we have already filed an affidavit that computerization of 6 hospitals is complete much before. And we have not only done computerization, the interlinking has also been done. अगर आज ये कह रहे हैं कि किसी पेशेंट का डाटा आप कहीं से भी देखना चाहें, कहीं से भी देख सकते हैं, that is because of that interlinking facility which we have provided to these hospitals. And for 6 hospitals, Malon, I'll just name those 6 hospitals. We have done that job. Supreme Court says, sir, 1 मिनट के लिए ये लाइन देख लें सुप्रीम कोर्ट।
रिपोर्ट निकाल दीजिए वो कमिटी की, what does the committee say?
सर
It says that you have not done it.
सर ये कमिटी ये कह रहे हैं,
This is Agrawal's committee.
मतलब that does not talk about 6 hospitals. They are talking.
Please show us, take out that committee's report.
Malon, में पेन दीजिए। सर 1 मिनट के लिए काइंडली मालॉर्ड्स में काइंडली परमिट मी टू रीड 3
गलियाल कंटेम्प्ट में
सर मैं
क्या बहस का कोई स्कोप नहीं है।
मैं सर बिल्कुल समझ रहा हूँ, मैं आई अंडरस्टैंड मालॉर्ड द रिपरकशंस ऑफ दैट मालॉर्ड, आई एम नॉट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू सबमिट दैट सो दैट आई एम एबल टू पुट अप माय पॉइंट बिफोर योर लॉर्डशिप, बिफोर आई एम पनिश्ड और मालॉर्ड्स में काइंडली सी the Supreme
No, because we were under the impression that you all will realize the gravity of the situation, and instead of fighting between yourselves, you will sit down and resolve the situation before any this kind of stage arises.
So that is
Very unfortunate. That is unfortunate that you are just passing on the buck from.
Malord, on the last date also, Malords may kindly see. Now the state government, Malord, held a meeting, principal secretary held a meeting. We attended that meeting.
Please have patience.
We are open to anything, Malord, whatever can be done by us, we are open to that. We are not saying. But what I am trying to submit that the facts are being misrepresented before your lordship. Supreme Court says, sir, मैं सिर्फ 3 लाइन उसमें से पढ़ना चाहता हूँ। आप देखें सर, सुप्रीम कोर्ट क्या कहता है? We have heard, Malord, NIC was not a party before Supreme Court. The day this order was passed in our absence, and we were implemented party for the first time on that day. Now, even Malord, even then, what the Supreme Court says, Malords, may please see this National Informatic Interlocutory Application Learned Council for the State of Madhya Pradesh will furnish the details of the newly added respondent, including addresses. That's our address, Malord. Now, thereafter, Supreme Court says, though a prayer has been made in IA number 18 for extension of time for computerization of gas relief hospital by 9 months. Now we are not there before the Supreme Court on that date. There is an application made that 9 months time be granted to us for computerization. Now आगे ये देखिए सर, we are not inclined to grant the entire period of 9 months for compliance. Instead, we extend the time up to 31st December 2013 by within time the computerization of gas relief hospitals will be completed by the applicant state as well as the National Informatics Center Bhopal. Now ये सर सिर्फ इतना बता दें गैस रिलीफ हॉस्पिटल कौन से और गैस रिलीफ हॉस्पिटल्स में हमने कंप्यूटराइजेशन किया कि नहीं किया। Malord, we are bound to follow the directions issued by Malord.
See the report. Why should we ask the petitioner? You see the report of the committee constituted by the Supreme Court.
Malord. Now, Malord.
Please see that report.
Yes, Malord, I'll just.
It has said that it has not been done.
Malord,
I will see that report.
Because we are not here.
No, why would we have drawn the charges after seeing all that?
No, उस दिन सर हमारा केस रिप्रेजेंट नहीं हुआ था. The day the charges were drawn, we were not represented, Malord, properly. Because the council was same. BMHRC was being represented by the same council. I still maintain that everything is responsibility of the BMHRC. But we are not saying that, Malord, whatever Malord sir directs us, Malord, we will abide by that, and we are bound to abide by that. So what I am trying to submit is, Malord, let the monitoring committee, Malord, let there be a meeting of monitoring committee.
No, no,
Or-
please pick up the last report of the monitoring committee and see.
Oh, that report is not with us, my lord. We'll just, my lord, we'll point out